A very happy morning to all our dear students. I'm sure that you are working regularly and with disciplined mind. What do we mean by disciplined minded work? To work regularly is known as disciplined minded work? No. Then sit straight and do proper work in time. Is it discipline minded? No. Then what? See, what we personally feel, what I personally feel, let me say, to be very precise, discipline minded work means, work with discipline means timely work, by applying common sense, by using necessary equipments properly. Again, what does it mean? That is, the formats must be drawn with pencil and scale of proper size, with perfect title including debit and credit whenever it is needed. Not only that, but one more important thing, that is use of calculator. And at last, with utmost care, neat and clean work. See, if you do haphazard work and complete the entire answer, even before the time, that definitely will cut your marks. Please don't go with the content only. Presentation also makes a huge difference. It's a huge difference. Okay? With a very small example, we are continuing this, but let me give you that example to know the importance. See, two sister or brother purchase same material for their elder brother or elder sister's marriage. Two brothers purchased the material of sherwani, or sisters purchased the material of, say, any traditional dress. Now one is very much punctual about the fitting and everything. In normal Deshi language, bahut chikna about the fitting and everything. So they spend maximum time and stitch the dress. The another, the lazy one, just give that material to the tailor, the every measurement and everything, and tell the tailor to stitch it in his own way. What do you think? The material will remain same. Material means the content. But do you think they both look gorgeous? The similar? No. The one who is with the perfect fitting looks entirely different. And the other may have to listen some comment. Is it of your elder sister, of your younger sister, or is it of your elder brother, younger brother? Because the fitting is not at all proper. In the same way, if the presentation is not at all proper, definitely you may have to suffer. And mind well, in Gujarat board exams, the normal rule is they are not going to show you the answer sheet. So you are dreaming of getting 95, and if you are getting 90, you can never come to know where they cut your 5 marks. Was it of some wrong, some mistakes, or due to presentation or something else? You can never come to know. So the only best possible way for we people is to give the perfect work. Okay? We already started chapter retirement and death of partner. We learn theory, and as I said previously, having very few short questions of P&L ratio and of goodwill. We solved 3 questions, actually 5, because there were 3 options in question 2 in our previous session. Today, let's continue further with question 4 onwards. Okay? Simple questions, but do take care if you are in a habit of finding sacrifice, and with that sacrifice, new P&L ratio. Please take care. It is limited up to admission of a partner. In this chapter, naturally, the existing partners are going to gain, because previously, if 3 partners were there, they have to make 3 parts. Now they are making 2 parts. Okay? Still, if you cannot understand, just do one thing. Took one dairy milk and think, if I made 3 parts of it, what should I get? If I make 2 parts of it, what should I get? The condition applied, equal part. Okay? Don't do any mistakes in that. But no need to understand by spending for dairy milk. Better option, you purchase dairy milk and enjoy the entire dairy milk. Okay? Let's continue with retirement and death. Question number 4. Concentrating question. M and O, 3 partners, sharing profit and loss with a ratio of 3:2:1. M retires. N is acquiring 1/10 from M's share, and the balance is acquired by O. Good question. What to do? First of all, question 4. So these 2 parts I made just to solve one in this part, the other one is this part. Okay? Question 4. Here the method is the remaining partner are getting fixed portion of retiring partner. Okay? Remaining partner, existing partner, you can say. Remaining partners gaining fixed part portion from, not of, but from retiring partner. Retiring partner share, you can say. Okay? Now, question 4. Old ratio. The ratio is given in the question. 3:2:1. Total 6. And retires. Okay? Here we are adding just the steps. Then who is gaining? N. And gets what they say 1/10 from N's share. 1/10. Now 3 partners, N and O. M retires. N is getting 1/10. Then what about O? Therefore, O's gain equals to, how to find it out? It's very, very simple. From 3/6. 3/6 is n's gain, n's share. From 3 by 6, n is getting 1 by 10. So the remaining is of O. So we can do calculation like this. That is 3 by 6 minus 1 by n. N's share minus n's gain. No need to write such formula. Just explaining that. Okay. So 60, 30, 6. Is that clear? So that comes to 24 by 60. And therefore, now here 10 is the denominator, here 60 is the denominator. So let's get it equal. First of all, 1 by 10, 24 by 60. If I want to get 10, then naturally divide by 6. Okay? Is it clear? And O. So the gain ratio is, even we can write over here also. 1:4. Okay? Now, new ratio. New ratio, the formula, very simple. Old ratio plus gain. Take care, gain, not gain ratio. We already discussed this topics in chapter 4. What is the difference between sacrifice and sacrifice ratio? What is the difference between gain and gain ratio? Here, M retires. So, M and O. Only two partners remaining. Old ratio, 2 by 6 plus gain, 1 by 10. Here 1 by 6 plus 4 by 10. Check it. If you have any problem, can definitely tell me. 2 by 6 plus 1 by 10 and 1 by 6 plus 4 by 10. Net 60. Here plus is there, take care. 20 plus 6. So 26 upon 6. Here, gain 60, 10 ones are 10, plus 24, 34 by 60. Is there any problem? Check twice. If you do not have any problem, then you can write the final answer. Therefore, new ratio equals to 26 is to 34 equals to 10 divided by 2. So 13 is to 70. Check twice. It's very, very simple. But do take care while having this answer. Please, if you are not having 100% confidence, then do the total of this to get the exact denominator. First, we must check the denominator must be same, and then the total must be equals to the denominator. Okay? Check twice. If you have any doubt, any problem, then definitely there must be some problem in calculation, or maybe sometimes even in concept. See, sometimes students are asking that, sir, don't you think so? It is 14 over here because they are doing minus. But they stuck up over here because 10 minus 24. But what they feel? The answer may be in minus, because if minus sacrifice, negative sacrifice equals to gain, then negative gain can be sacrifice. Agree? I agree. The answer is possible that we may have negative answer, but does not mean always it is correct. If due to the habit of admission, here if you put minus sign, then everything is 101% wrong. Is that clear? Okay. This is question number 4. Actually, it is exercise 3, question number 4. So let me just change a little bit, otherwise you sometimes may get confused. Okay? It is exercise 3, question number 4. Clear? Exercise 3, question number 4. Then, next one, exercise 3, question number 5. Is there any change in the method? Let's go through. Question 5 says C, B, D, 3 partners sharing profit loss in the ratio of 4:5:3. D retires and his share is taken up by C and B in the ratio of 2:1. Are you getting the point? Is there any difference between this and this question? Is there any difference in the question? Because if you can understand the question properly, the answer is very easy for you. But if you understand the question in some wrong way, obviously you are moving towards that way, which is wrong. Here, one partner's gain is given, and from that we find other partner's gain. Here, in this question, gaining ratio is given. Gain is not given. Okay? So, can give the title like this: when gain ratio is given. Gain ratio already given, that is 2:1. Okay? Exercise question number 5. Let's continue. Old ratio, that is 4:5:3. 4:5:3. So total 12. Okay? Now, gain ratio. What is it? 2:1. And here D retires. D retires. These are the steps. Okay? Now, whenever gain ratio is given, see the formula of new ratio is old ratio plus, what is the formula? Old ratio plus gain. Again, let me tell you, old ratio plus gain. Gain, not gain ratio. Okay? The same thing I discussed while we are converting, sacrificing ratio into sacrifice. Here, the same thing we have to do over here also. How to convert gain ratio into gain? Very, very simple. Gain equals, who is retiring? D. is shared into gain ratio. So C and B, first C then B. C, B is shared, that is CBD, so 3 by 12. 3 by 12 into 2 by 3. And here again 3 by 12 into 1 by 3. So there you get 6 by 26. 3 by 36. So net you can say 1 by, you can divide by 12. So 2 by 12, 1 by 12. Now, whether it is correct or wrong, how can you come to know? Is this correct or wrong? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? I must say this is correct, but how can you come to know? How can we check? Always in gain ratio and in gain, both the numerator must be same. The only change of denominator. Denominator is always bigger than the total of ratio when we are finding gain or sacrifice. If it is a matter of sacrifice ratio and sacrifice, in that case, for sacrifice, obviously denominator is bigger, larger than the total of ratio. Here in this case, the total of gain ratio is 3. But when we convert into gain, it comes to 12, the denominator. Okay? Now, after we find gain, let's go to the new ratio. Let me do it properly, because when I am saying that you should do work with discipline in mind, obviously it's my duty also to do the same. New ratio, the same formula, old ratio plus gain. So C and D. Old ratio 4 by 12 and 5 by 12 plus gain. Take care, by mistake if you consider this, it's wrong. You have to take this 2 by 12 and 1 by 12. Okay, take LCM. Take LCM in a proper way and you will get the answer. Okay, 4 by 12 plus 2 by 12 and 5 by 12 plus 1 by 12. Here, if you consider the traditional pattern, it is actually a foolishness. That 12 into 12, 144. No need, because the denominator is same. So directly you can do the addition of numerator, that is 6 by 12 and 6 by 12. So 1 by 2. Therefore, new ratio equals to 1 is to 1. Check it, both the methods are there. Just I did it in this particular way because you can find the difference by comparing both. In first method, they already give gain of one partner, and on that basis we find gain of another partner. Yes, in question number 4. In question number 5, they give gain ratio. They give gain ratio. So here in question 4, first on the basis of one partner's gain, we find the gain of another partner. Over here, on the basis of gain ratio, we convert first that gain ratio into gain, and then we continue with the same formula. See, from this topic onwards, everything is same. Up to this only there is a difference. Coincidentally, even the portion is also remain same. Okay, the same line you can say. So here how we find gain, here how we find gain is the difference in this two methods. If you have any problem, any doubt, you can do a property part, but before that you must understand the question properly. For that you must understand the question properly. If you don't understand the question, naturally for you people, it's not easy to understand the answer also. Is there any problem in any of you? Okay, then let me remove this and start a new question. You must concentrate in the work. Even you can concentrate in the question also. While I am removing this, there is no need to check the screen that whether they are removing properly or not. One more thing. Here we are not doing illustrations. So please do take care. Do illustration properly in your class work with illustration number and page number also. So for you people it is easy to find. Okay. So all the illustrations you have to do, you can do after this lecture or at the end of we completed all the short questions which may be within 1.5 lecture. Okay. Now next question, question number 6. Here it's again an easy question. Exercise 3, question 6. First of all, read the question so you can come to know is there any change in the method or not. A and C are the partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 3:5:2. M retires and his share is taken up by C only. Actually, it's very easy, but can give the title when only one partner is gaining. Okay, here only C is gaining. But the solution rather, it's really very easy. Old ratio as usual. In all the questions you must have this 3:5:2. 3:5:2. Total 10. Who retires? M. M retires. Okay, and taken up by C only. So C's gain equals to, that is obviously 3:5:2 AMC. So that is 5 is M's share. 5/10. Okay, this is C's gain, nothing else. Now C is gaining 5/10. Directly gain is given, so directly we can switch to new ratios formula. new ratio equals to old ratio plus gain. Here A and C and retires. So A and C, two partners remaining. A, old ratio 3/10 plus 0, gain is nothing. So that is 3/10. C, 2/10 plus gain 5/10. So obviously the denominator is same, so no need to do any further calculation. 7/10. Net. Therefore, new ratio equals to 3:7. An extremely easy one. The only thing you have to take care is you should apply common sense also while doing this kind of questions. You must apply common sense while doing this kind of question. What common sense? Okay, very simple. Here 3 partners, 1 retired and his portion taken by other. So can I say total is overall same? Naturally, if 100 rupees they are dividing in 30 rupees, 50 rupees, 20 rupees. Another person who was getting 50 rupees, I'm dividing in 3:5:2 only, So I'm giving this kind of example. The person who is getting 50 rupees is retiring. And that 50 rupees is giving to another partner who was getting 20. So now what will happen? The person who is getting 30 is going to get same 30. The person who was getting 50 is retiring and he is giving this 50 to another person. So net he is getting 30 and this second partner is getting 70. All 3:7. What I wanted to say is, sometimes by applying this kind of common sense, you may feel it is something funny. That what is the use of this common sense? But chalo, I saw that kind of papers that they are committing some mistake over here and getting some different answer. So while applying such common sense, you can eliminate the risk of mistake. At least it will be 100% if you apply your common sense. And it will not take 2-3 minutes. It will take maybe 5 to 10 seconds. And if you ask me, I am always in favor of spending 5 to 10 seconds if I am getting 100% assurance of correctness of my answer. Barabar? Okay, let's move further. Question number 7. Yes, you may feel, sir, today we solved 4 or 5 questions. Yes, we are going to. But we are spending the same time. Okay? Exercise 3, question 7. Let's go through it. P, Q, R and S. 4 partners. First of all, something new. Are sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 4:3:2:1. Q retires and his share of profit is gained equally by R and S. Means what? 4 partners are there, 1 retired. So the remaining 3 partners But out of 3, only 2 are gaining. One partner is not gaining. So, can we give any title over here? Actually, there is no need, but still, only 2 partners, or you can say when all partners are not gaining. You can give that title also. See, for you people there is no need to give titles or to remember the titles. It's for your better understanding only. When all partners are not gaining. For better understanding, you can write 2 out of 3 partners are gaining. Okay? Normal system or ratio. The ratio is 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 is to 3 is to 2 is to 1. Total 10. Q retires, the second part. Q retires. Gain ratio of only 2 partners, that is R and S. S equals to, they are gaining equally, so 1 is to 1, but this is gain ratio. Okay, whenever gain ratio is given, first we have to convert gain ratio into gain. Therefore, gain equals to retiring partners share, Q's share into gain ratio. Only 2 partners R and S. Here for R, Q's share is, that is 3 by 10. Okay, 3 by 10 into 1 by 2. Again 3 by 10 into 1 by 2, because they are getting equally. So net 3 upon 20. Okay, is that clear? Now, new ratio equals to old ratio plus gain. Please take care. The order is P, Q, R, S. Q retires. So in the order of P, Q retires, R and S. If you just misunderstood the order also, it will create a different result. Old ratio 4 by 10. Then take care. Q is 3 by 10. So R 2 by 10 and 1 by 10. Plus P is not gaining anything. R is getting 3 by 20 and 3 by 20. Is it clear? A simple way to do this LCM. See, traditional pattern is there 20, 2, 10, 200 and everything. But I don't consider it perfect, because in this kind of easy way, you should not use it. You have to make denominator 20. So can I say 4 by 20 by multiplying 2 with this? Okay? So 4 by 20 and 3 by 20. So net you will get 7 by 20. Okay? Here again multiply with 2, so 2 by 20, 2 by 20, 3 by 20. So net 5 by 20. If you do by traditional pattern, you will get the same answer, but becomes a bit lengthy one. Now here equals to 4 by 10, but we have 20 as denominator, so multiply 2 by 2, so we get 8 by 20. Okay? As I say every time, here the ratio is 8 is to 7 is to 5. Therefore, new ratio (8) is to 7 is to 5. Always you must do the total. 8 plus 7, 15 plus 5, 20 must be the total of denominator. Okay? Acha. Which kind of mistakes possible over here? Instead of 2 by 2 multiplied, you may take 4 by 10 over here. So what you may do? 4 is to 7 is to 5. Now, if you do the total, as I give the trick or key, I can say, then if you consider 4 is to 7 is to 5, then you are having the total 16. Denominator is either 10 or 20. Nowhere it matches the total. That's why I am saying, always try to use such keys. It will take 5 seconds, but the things will be 101% clear. Sometimes even the total is 20, but due to calculation error, somehow here 7 should be there, and we did 6 or 8 or something like that. So again the problem is there. Okay? So if you use this kind of keys, it will take 5 to 10 seconds, but save maybe 2 to 3 marks if the mistakes are there. And in the entire paper, if you find even one mistake, even a single mistake, obviously you spend, say for example, 5-7 seconds for 10 times. So you spend nearly a minute. 5 seconds, 7 seconds, every time, every 6 seconds, 10 times in 10 questions. So you spend 1 minute, 60 seconds. But if you find a single mistake, then that 1 minute saves your 3 or maybe more, or at least 2 marks. And I personally believe, if 1 minute gives me 2 marks, I am always a winner, always on the top of the list of students. Because when 1 minute gives you 2 marks, if you do a calculation, a funny calculation, in 50 minutes we can fetch 100 marks. So try to understand the importance of keys and tally the answers. Okay? Now I think everything is clear over here. So that's our break today. For tomorrow, take care. Have a nice time.